Alright, so let's get to making the coffee. And how am I gonna make this coffee? Even though I just had a cup at Tim Hortons myself, I'm still gonna make my coffee this morning because I still want to drink my coffee. Alright? And I've actually found a way to enjoy my coffee without putting way too much because the coffee beans are getting to be much deeper in taste strength and much darker also in visual strength and in mixing strength. So I have had to train myself to drink my coffee with less than a half a teaspoonful or less than a half a tablespoonful because of how dark the coffee comes in the jar, which means the coffee strength is getting stronger, which means the coffee beans are worth more in the value enough to be on the stock market. So, with that being said, because of the fact that the coffee strength is much darker in quality of taste and in look, feel, and texture, I need to make my coffee a little bit lesser at home, but taste the same as to how I would want it to be tasted made at Tim Hortons. And that's probably why I ended up saying 2 sugars instead of 4 this morning, is because of the intensity of the coffee bean strength that is now available. So, first off, let's begin by boiling the kettle. 7 minutes to boil the kettle to where it takes 3 minutes for me to make the coffee. Alright? 7 minutes, which means you're given 11 minutes to make a full video by Vimo, which means with 7 minutes to boil the water, 3 minutes to make the coffee, and you only make the coffee within 1 minute and 15 seconds, you shave off 2 minutes and 45 seconds of your time, which means if you can do that with your Vimo timing, you can do that with your money. You can shave off from $11 and save $2.50 in your pocket. You can do that. Trust me, take your Vimo timing, shave off $2, 2 minutes and 50 seconds. You can shave off $2.50 and save that $2.50. Well, for a cup of coffee when it's not your turn to make your purchase. I'm just saying. So, 7 minutes to boil this, and let me gather my coffee items. But first, I gotta wash out my container. So let's wash that out. Now, with you shaving off that $2.50 out of 11 minutes from Vimo, what are you getting from our premium in order to allow you to eat for an entire week? If you can do it, and buy 4 bags of extra small flour, you're getting the extra small flour that lasts for one singular person an entire month. Buying it in the form of 4s and making a meal out of it once per week, and trust me, you'll still end up having 2 bags left over if you only cook as a single person once per week, especially when you cook an Asian boiled dumpling. You cook that Asian boiled dumpling, you're only eating once per week with it. Trust me, it works. You cook that Asian boiled dumpling on $11.52, you're good. You're good once per week, you're good. Small bag of flour, our premium is about anywhere between $6.25 or $3.25 depending on the brand. Anywhere from $6.25 to $3.25 depending on the brand of flour that you are buying. If you buy the $3.25 one, you can even do more damage by saving yourself out of $11.52. You can buy 2 of those and save yourself $8 at $3.25 each. You can do damage that way. Save yourself $8 and you have $8 to buy laundry soap as well from Dollarama. Trust me, it works. You will end up having $8 to buy yourself laundry soap from Dollarama. 7 minutes and the kilo is almost done. Alright, so you see, 7 minutes, 12 seconds, almost 7 minutes, 52 seconds for the kettle to boil, right? Y'all saw the time. Put some hot water on that, okay? And the only reason so much time is being impeded is the amount of times I've had to go upstairs to grab the ingredients in order to make the coffee. That's why time is impeding me, otherwise I would have shaved off 45 seconds from the clock by not having to go upstairs. I would have shaved off about 45 seconds from this clock by not having to go upstairs. Trust me, there's a way to strain and save that. There's a way to strain and save. That's why we have what's known as powdered milk today. It's because of what's called strain and save. I'm going to show you how to strain and save and add the sugar to the coffee in the end. So let me take you to part 3 where I show you all how to strain and save your coffee from a spoiled milk. And that's how you also get not just powdered sugar, but you also get lard, which is butter.